Good morning, Center County families, and good morning to all my past, active, and future clients. Todd Costello here from RE/MAX Center Realty. It is Thursday morning, April 9th, and we're about 26 days into this stay-in-place order and dealing with this pandemic. I hope all your families and yourself are keeping healthy and washing your hands and doing as best you can in these conditions. I just wanted to put a little video together to let people know what's going on with real estate here in Center County during this tragic situation, and what can we expect going forward. So let me just finish up my coffee, we'll head to my office, and we'll cover the points I wrote down. Let's head in. All right, let's get started. This is a long commute. This is my home office. I have been working out of my home for at least a year. So as real estate offices are closed, we're not physically allowed to go to the RE/MAX building. I didn't have to set up an office to work from home fly-by-night. This has been up and running. All my equipment's here. I can take care of a real estate transaction from start to finish, period. I have no restrictions. All my equipment is here. That's number one. Number two, what's important for my clients to know, the restrictions I'm about to share with you, the governor's mandate in the state of Pennsylvania, are very stringent. And there are a lot of things we cannot do physically to close a transaction normally or customarily the way we used to. But regardless of what I share, I am able to work with sellers and get their homes sold and closed, and I am able to work with buyers and get them into their new home, closed, and ownership. The issues I'm going to share are the roadblocks and the fences we're going to have to jump over in order to do that, in order to close a transaction. And I think the consumer and the public needs to understand that if we undertake a transaction, that it's going to be bumpy and there are not going to be any guarantees. So that's what I want to share today. So let's take a seat, and first thing I want to start with is just a baseline of the market. The bottom line is the market in Center County, the school districts I track are just State College, Bellefonte, Bald Eagle, and Penns Valley. So the data I'm sharing are just those 4 school districts. Year to date, 2020, from January 1st to today, April 9th, we've had 255 closed residential real estate transactions. Of interest, a year ago, same year-to-date numbers, January 1st of 2019 to April 9th of 2019, a year ago, there were 253 closed transactions. So the bottom line is, Center County was doing fine leading up to this pandemic. So the market was, I would consider, normal, was reasonable, so that's good. Obviously, with the pandemic and the stay-at-home order, things are going to change. Number 2, let's talk about active buyers and sellers. Well, I said a minute ago, we can close transactions. Let's talk about a transaction. As of March 6th, Governor Wolf set out mandates. As of March 6, 2020, realtors cannot meet with clients. Home inspectors cannot go to properties and inspect homes. Appraisers cannot go to properties and appraise homes. We have notary issues. You have to notarize documents for real estate closings. The notary has to physically see you sign the document, and then they have to put their seal on it. That's been difficult. I've seen some reports online that the state is going to allow some online notary service, but I don't know if that's been approved yet. So appraisals, home inspections, notarizing documents, closing attorneys, going to a closing and sitting there and signing your documents with the attorney and the realtor, none of that's allowed. So through this process, what I'm cautioning and the guidance I'm giving to my clients right now is if you absolutely have to buy a home and you want to move in, or you absolutely want to sell a home, we can do it, but what we need to understand is we're going to be working together. As an example, the buyer, you can't tour the home. So if you're going to make a decision to purchase it, it's going to be via videos or pictures. Home inspections, home inspector can't go to the house. So maybe we can have the current owner do a video chat with the home inspector and walk through the house and show it to them, but your home inspector is never going to physically be able to check the roof, get in the attic, those types of things. So my guidance is, unless you absolutely have to, that you might want to hold off. And then finally, what I'll share with clients is going forward, we don't know when these restrictions to providing service are going to be lifted, but they're in place for the health and safety of the general public, and I agree with them. So I'm going to say to you and your family right now, if you have a roof over your head, if you've got food in the cupboard, and you're healthy, hey, let's appreciate that, because that's the bottom line right now. This is going to end, and things are going to get back to normal. I would almost forecast in Centre County, because we are a small market, we've had very good balance over the last 5 or 6 years of the relationship and ratio of buyers to sellers. I think that's going to continue when this ends. So I think in the long term, in the midterm, we're going to be fine. I'm going to continue to do these videos once a week, once every 2 weeks, so you know what's going on with state rules. In the meantime, toddcostello.com. You can go to my website anytime to get some baseline information and data. My cell number is on there, my office number is on there, my email's on there. You can check me out on Facebook. So bottom line, stay healthy, wash your hands, and I'll see you next time.